Russian warships and a nuclear-powered submarine are in Cuba for what's being described as a military exercise. Now, this Russian show of force is creating some unease as it's taking place just 90 miles from the Florida coastline. Joining us exclusively now this morning is retired Four-Star Admiral James Foggo. Good morning, Admiral. Let me get right to it. Is this a sign of a new Cold War? I mean, what kind of message is Russia sending with this flotilla docked in Cuba?
Good morning, Betty, and to the people of Miami, and thank you very much. Great to be here from the Center for Maritime Strategy, the Navy League of the United States. One other thing, congratulations to the city of Miami for the Secretary of the Navy's decision to name our next Virginia-class submarine USS Miami, and that plays right into this discussion. What you're seeing here is what I call the play out of the fourth battle of the Atlantic. So the Russians have brought a task force down from the high north, and they are participating in exercises off Cuba with 4 ships. So they have the Gorshkov-class frigate. That's something I've been familiar with. It looks like our littoral combat ship. It's a frigate. It fires the Caliber-class cruise missiles. They also have an oiler, which is not unusual, to provide refueling. They have a submarine, which is very interesting. It's the Kazan. Kazan is the second of the Yasin-class guided missile submarines. First was Severod-Vinsk. Second, Kazan. She's brand new. I don't think there's a nuclear submarine in Port Cuba for a long time. Now, that submarine is lethal and dangerous. It has 10 torpedo tubes, 10 missile tubes. It can launch Caliber, and it can also launch the Zircon hypersonic missile. The missile goes 6 to 9 times the speed of sound.
Okay, let me ask you this, because we have limited time here, Admiral. What kind of risk is South Florida in? Because there are missile drills that these Russian ships are conducting. What if there's a misfire?
Yeah, they're out there doing training just like we do, but no worries. I mean, this ship had to come down from the north, pass through the Yukon AOR. There's 2 great submarine admirals out there, Tom Ishii and Stu Munch. It had to come through Nav North. 3 submariners, Admiral Cottle, Admiral Goucher, and Admiral Perry in Norfolk, and then down to the Miami area where the 4th Fleet takes over. And that's Admiral Jim Aiken, who was one of my former Desron commanders. You know, these guys have been all over this task force since it came down from the north. And they're out there doing missile drills. You know, the Russians have denied that there's any nuclear weapons on board. I don't know if I believe that. The U.S. government certainly doesn't think so. And at this time, I think it's peacetime training operations, preparation for something that could be high tension later on.
I have just 30 seconds left. If there is a misfire, how quickly do we have to react to that? Because Florida is very close to where they are.
Yeah, you know, you're 90 miles away, and they're going to head down into Venezuela where they're showing their wares. I don't think you have to worry about a misfire of anything as they're operating out there. I think they're going to be doing very basic level exercises. And believe you me, our Navy and our team of the 4th Fleet are all over. There's a report yesterday that even from the BBC that even some of our hybrid unmanned assets have been watching this, confirmed by the Navy. But no worries there. Your Navy's on watch. You're in good hands.
All right, Admiral, we like hearing that. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we are out of time. We do appreciate you joining us.